Hey everyone, this is Samlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I've been trying to farm Marik like crazy, and I can't really play with a consistent farm deck. I've tried every other farm deck that's out there. I've tried the Labyrinth Builder. I've also tried the Unhappy Girl, and I tried the Scorpion build. But all of them are like super inconsistent. And if Marik manages to get the beast out, and if he gets like, well, most of the times that I've played against him is he gets a mask beast, goes ahead and the second or third turn tributes for a second one after you attack it with Unhappy Maiden. That one gets and then he plays the mask. The mask takes control of the Unhappy Maiden, and then he goes ham from that. But so I haven't been able to farm him like super consistent with the Unhappy Girl. I've also tried, like I said, the one with the Scorpion build, and that didn't work that well either. The Labyrinth Turbo that everybody's hyping it's not working that well for me either. So there is one consistent build that I've tried, and it's really simple to use. It's actually the Cerberus deck, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that have been using it. But over all the other builds, that's the most consistent out of all of them. There's really nothing else that's as consistent as the Cerberus deck, because you only summon that one monster. The only bad thing about it is that if he plays his what's it called? It's like a Kaiser or Visor or something, and if he gets it like super early in the game and targets your Cerberus, then you're done for. But this is the build I'm running, and it seems to be more consistent than everything else. Like I said, I've tried the turbo builds, I've tried several other builds, and they haven't been working out for me. But this is the build that has been consistent. I have been consistently farming him, so I'm running one Cerberus, one Gravekeeper's Vassal, 3 Shard of Greed, 2 Supremacy Berries, 2 Union Attacks, 1 Storm, 2 Magical Mallets, 3 Spell Absorptions, 3 Gather Your Mind, 1 Secret Pass to the Treasures, and 1 Eliminating the League. Now, what you use Eliminating the League for is in case that he summons the Mask Beast, you can just go ahead and Eliminating the League. And the most of the times that he's been able to do that, I can go ahead and use that. But he still gets to get a mask. And what it does is it discard 1 spell card, destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. But every now and then, it's been like a game or so where it doesn't turn out that well for me. But anyways, out of all of them, this is, like I said, the most consistent version that I've played with, and the win rate isn't as high either. I don't think I'm playing the decks wrong or anything like that, or I don't know if I've just been like super unlucky and when I go to farm, but nothing has been as consistent as this one. Let me go ahead and show you a replay of the Cerberus deck, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of boring for some of you, because it's a farm deck. And I did try, like I said, with Maiden and everything else, but let's go ahead and take a look at this replay. And I'm still currently in Platinum 2 also with when it comes to the rank thing. I haven't really had much time to play it since last Saturday when I recorded all those Notoria videos. And I still have one Notoria video that I need to upload. But anyways, so here's level 40 Shadow Game. And that skill is super annoying because it keeps taking life points away, and that's why you have to run the spell absorptions. Alright, so the skill that we're using is Draw Sense Light. Since Cerberus is a light monster, and it's the only other monster that we're running, so it works. The Sorcerer Conduit doesn't work as well because you can draw a Vassal. And Draw Sense Low Level doesn't work that well either because you can again draw the Vassal. So we're going to play as many spells after you activate spell absorption as possible. and they just keep gaining life points, so so the shadow games don't hurt you as much. And I did try a version without the spell absorptions, and it doesn't work well without them. I tried it with like 2 berries, and then there's some cases where you don't draw the berries at all, and you just end up losing to the shadow games. And so you do need the spell absorptions. And the eliminating the league, you can if you don't have it, you don't really need to play it that much. You can play another spell, whichever spell you want. It could be berries, it could be just any other spell that increases your life points, so it doesn't really have to be that. And on this particular version, you don't want to run the piranha, so you do kind of need that union attacks. Unless you can get like the Cerberus up to 10,000, and then you can use piranha. But just stay with if you have the union attacks, just stay with the union attacks. I'll put the volume down just a little bit because I think it's way too low, too high. So basically all you're really doing is you're getting Cerberus out on the field and then activating as many spells as possible to get Cerberus' attack as high as possible. And this is the reason you run the Storm, so you can get rid of those Nightmare Wheels, because he does run 2. And I actually learned the hard way because I didn't look up his deck list before I started, and I had my Cerberus a really high attack, and I summoned my Vast and activated the Secret Pass, and he Nightmare Wheeled it, and then I just lost to a deck out next turn. So I did learn the hard way because for some reason I didn't check online to see what his deck was, and this deck I actually found it online as well, so it's not my deck that I built. I kind of improvised with some of the cards that I didn't have though, because I think that version run 3 berries. There was another card that I didn't have that I run, but I can't remember what it was. But anyways, there's the deck for you. Like I said, super simple to use. You run Draw Sense Light, and you get your Cerberus, and then go from there. So nothing too special when it comes to the deck, but like I said, it is the most consistent farm deck that I've used, and I've used several of them. And I think that if you want to be somewhat consistent, you should be using that one. Happy Grower and Labyrinth Builder. I don't care who tells you that they're amazing and that it works. They don't. Well, in my experience, they haven't worked for me. So I guess that's gonna be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, do subscribe. This whole week has just been completely insane for me, and I've just had a ton of work, and I've been so busy. I haven't had that, in my opinion, I haven't had that high quality videos. I haven't had that many farm videos either, so I do apologize for that. But anyways, if you disliked this video, go ahead and leave a dislike. And anything else, just go ahead and leave it down there in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.